Hey folks, what's up? Welcome back to another Palm Masters video, and today we're gonna try some fun stuff. As you can see, Lance, I've already beaten Lance in the Champion Stadium. There's not a Champion Stadium video, even though we are, fighting Champion Stadium. But this month, we've gotten like a lot of new syncers and a lot of really, really great ones as well, right? But unfortunately, we didn't have like too many stages to actually like try them out in, right? Too many, there's only like one full force battle with the Alicia event, right? Earlier in the month. So we didn't really get any stages to try them out on. So this Champion Stadium is like one of the rare opportunities that we could actually try them out on, unfortunately. So what I'm gonna do over here is, instead of just traditionally just going through the Champion Stadium, right? I'm gonna use these stages to actually try out some teams and some of the new units, right? And because I'm gonna attempt them multiple times, I'll have to lose on purpose, because once you beat them, you just you can't retry it again, unfortunately, right? So because there's like two different things I want to showcase with Musharna. There's two different things I want to try with Alder, because Blue is Psychic Week. Blue's not Psychic Week. Blue's Bug Week, and then Bruno's Psychic Week. Also Agatha over there weak to Ice, even though Santa's not Ice, but runs an Ice team, right? So I do want to try out some stuff there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put ourselves in like a basically 100% about to win situation, but then like lose on purpose at the end, just so we don't like beat the stage, and we could try it again, because there's two things that I do want to try out with Musharna, and one is just an all-out like as much stats as we can boost team, right? Cap out store power. The other one is the one that we're gonna try out in this video, which is solo Musharna. Try to beat it with just one Musharna. So I know it sounds like a really, really stupid idea, but hear me out. It might be possible, because Musharna, like, is decent defensively. Well, not decent, like, very good defensively, right? It has, like, all the heals and stuff. And it does really, really, really good damage to store power. Plus, the extra Psychic Drain that it sets up gives us even more damage on that stored power, right? We can max out our defenses, potentially, if you get an MP refresh on you snooze, you lose, right? All that stuff, and for the sync grid for this Musharna, I went with like a bit of a mix, right, of offense and defense, because we need to deal damage as well as take hits, right? So this is the grid that I went with. Picked up hit and heal, precognition 2, even though it's only like a 2-gauge move. Do want to make sure, because we only have like one Pokemon, and like Bianca's like 170 base speed, right? So we need to pick that up, and then also picked up Weird Recovery, so we get as much heals as possible while we're out there, and then some stored power power-ups, so we could deal some good damage, hopefully. So yeah, also the MP refresh on the trainer move, so we get even more stats, and hopefully +6 special attack and +6 on both defenses, right? So, oh, by the way, as you can see, Lance I already finished. I'll upload the Lance video later, although Lance, nothing really special. That's gonna be like the actual champion stage or champion stadium attempt over here, right? So anyways, so we're gonna attempt this, and we're not gonna like beat it, but we're gonna beat it. So hopefully, I mean, we could still fail. I don't know, it could go either way. Because like, here's like one downside, is that like our physical defense is still really, really good, but it's obviously not as great as our special defense, right? And Bruno is all like basically physical Pokemon, right? So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we'll tank it well, and hopefully we get our MP refreshes. Oh yeah, almost forgot to mention that a reason why we're going for round 2 over here is because it gives us like unlimited field effects, which could keep our Psychic Drain up for the whole battle. So anyways, let's go then. So obviously we're gonna set up Psychic Drain first. And then afterwards, you snooze, you lose, and hopefully, really wish they'd let us set up our defenses first before it used like Earthquake. Ouch. Hopefully we get a MP refresh on you snooze, you lose, because that would be pretty key. Because not only is it gonna give us like really, really good defenses here, but also obviously it gives us, oh, there we go, gives us the extra damage that we could use for stored power. Oh, no flinches, please, no flinch, no flinch, no flinch. All right, nice, didn't get a flinch. And they just used like 2 3-gauge moves in a row, so might take them some time before they could use another move, which gives us some opportunities to use like multiple sword powers in between, so you get some HP regen off of that, right? So that's nice as well. Okay, close combat again over here. Wait, not again. It used Earthquake first, right? Alright, once we set up our defenses, didn't hurt as much. X attack, oh, that's not good. Obviously, that's not great for us. Okay, so far HP's been fine, as long as they don't, you know, start queuing crazy, like, you know, 3-gauge move after 3-gauge move, like, non-stop. We should be fine. Which they really shouldn't, right? Let's use a sync move. Oof. Oh, that crit really hurt. That crit really hurt. Because crit goes through your defenses. Oh, that crit really sucked. And it's on a low sweep, too. It's like a really low-gauge move, so it's not like, oh, it did that much damage as a 3-gauge move. You slow them down a bit. We get some more hits in, so we get some more regen in the middle, right? But nope. It was a... It was on a low kick. Was it low kick or was it low sweep? I can't remember. One of those. Brick break. Ouch, but not really. Can we finish it off here? Yes! We finished it off before he could sink us. Very nice. Alright, just need to deal with these sides now. These sides are gonna like spam like really high gauge moves though, so I'm slightly worried about that a bit. Yeah, that one low kick or low sweep, whatever it was, that kind of screwed us over, that crit. Come on, can we queue it up before they use a move? Yes! Well, there goes Conkelder. Oh, we're about to do this! Except we're not, because we're gonna, you know, lose on purpose at the end. So we could try this stage again. But, it looks like... Oh no, another crit. Yep, it's basically over. As long as we go ahead and use another stored power, it's GG. But again, I have to lose on purpose so I could try this stage again. So I could use like a, you know, more rounded team with like, give it Musharna crit and all that stuff and more stats. To cap out stored power. I think we already capped out stored power here though. But regardless, very fun run. We did it. We beat in this champion stadium with Solo Musharna. But yeah, we're gonna come back again in another video and check out like a fully powered Musharna with like actual teammates and stuff and see how it does. And that should be fun. That should be fun. So anyways, yeah, that's gonna be this one, I guess. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Musharna is just so busted, man. Musharna is incredibly busted. No, I do not want to see tips for this battle. But yeah, like if you give it like another like sort of like team combination or whatever, right? Give it like crit, all that stuff. It does like it did like, if I remember correctly, it did like almost like around like 3k before even its first sync move on like a 2-gauge move, right? With like move gauge regen on that, and on top of that, like she tanks. She's psychic trained. You could help your other psychic teammates out, right? Like, she does so much stuff. It's such an incredible unit. Like, again, I wouldn't implore people to summon on the banner just because it's, you know, it's a spotlight and there's some really great banners coming up. But like, this is honestly up there. I don't think it's as good as Serena, but it's definitely up there, right? It's definitely up in that range. I'd say it's easily like a top 5, top 3 tech in the game. Yeah, it's just incredible. I don't know what else to say. It's fantastic, and if it ever like appears in like a select scout in the future, it's definitely something that people should consider picking up, right? But again, do keep in mind, for 3 out of 5, it's obviously not as great. It's still like not bad, you know, at like 1 out of 5 or whatever, right? And sometimes, most of the time, unless you're trying to like, you know, solo something with one unit. It really does benefit from a very hefty psychic heavy team, right? Like a, you know, Mew, which everyone should have, right? But you know, stuff like a Sabrina or Caitlyn, something like that, right? Obviously very powerful when using a team. But you can also solo with it as well. So anyways, that's me with this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know, guys, think in the comments down below. Like if you enjoyed this video, so I'm on the channel for some more Pokemon Masters content. I'll see you guys in the next one.